What up, everybody? It's your boy Ace, and we're back, baby. It is almost that time. 2024 is here. And as we all know, tomorrow the Rose Bowl game is upon us as Michigan will be taking on Alabama in the Granddaddy of them all, the semifinal, first semifinal game in Pasadena, California, in the historic Rose Bowl. They're the first to play in 1902. With that being said, the number 1 seed Michigan takes on the number 4 seed Alabama. Michigan's favored by -1.5, which surprised a lot of people, even surprised me. But I'm going to give you my keys to Michigan on offense and keys to Michigan on defense for them to be able to pull this game out. Yes, man. I know Michigan's favorite, which I don't know why. I think Vegas is tricking everybody into taking Alabama. I think Michigan definitely has a shot to win this game. This isn't the modern Alabama team they found a way to get here, but I think this Alabama team is definitely good enough, and I don't think Michigan fans should be scared. We should be able to play it. It's gonna be a tight ball game. It's very important that I will iterate these things real quick on offense. Cannot turn the football over. Cannot turn the football over at all. Have to limit the mistakes on offense and defense. Limit the big plays and explosiveness. Well, with that being said, let's get it started. On offense, for Michigan to win, here's the keys. Number 1, do not turn the ball over. They cannot do that. JJ's been pretty good this year so far, except the Bowling Green game and the Maryland game where they survived. But the pressure is on for Michigan right now. Jim Harbaugh is 0-2 in the playoff, and they blew it last year. As we know, they should have beat TCU. But coming here, the pressure is on us mostly to go win this game and get in the national championship game. But JJ, 25-1 is a starting quarterback. His time in Ann Arbor. But the key is he was banged up, I think, in that Penn State game. But use him in the RPO, use him in the running game. They did a jet sweep with him in that Penn State game. You got to do things like that to keep Alabama on time. You got to do it to keep them on the heels. Now they're very good at the edge between Braswell and Dallas Turner, but the interior guys, they're not really deep. They have like 3+ guys who played 500+ snaps. So there's the thing. Alabama loves to play this dime defense, man. So it's crucial that you take advantage of it, that you run inside. Michigan is great running inside the tackles. So you got to be able to take advantage of that, because I think you can wear them out if you do. You can do three yards, chunk, start to wear them out, then get to the sides, they'll be crashing. Alabama loves to run this dime defense. But with that saying, they keep them safeties deep with Malachi Moore and Caleb Downs are outstanding, phenomenal true freshmen. But Deontay Lawson and Jahai Campbell can play. But if you can keep them in that dime, you can get those guards and tackles upfield, and it's 5-6 yards, and she wrote, and you can boom, ease them down, play action pass, what Michigan likes to do. JJ loves to throw it off the play action pass. Very good in this intermediate passing game. We're going to be at the couple times this game where they have to take a shot to Cornelius Johnson, take a shot to Colson Love, and take a shot to Roman Wilson. JJ's going to have to make 3 or 4 big plays like he did in the Ohio State game. He threw that one dot to Roman Wilson right over the linebacker's head, right on a dime. He's going to have to make some throws like that and some tight coverage, but keep them off your aggressive. We don't want to be in a situation where we're forced to pass, but keep them guessing, stay on schedule. You don't want to get behind, because that's not going to be good. The X factors, I believe, in this game on offense will be the one, Donovan Edwards. Getting him in the passing game, get him in some of these linebackers. I think he can make them miss. With Jahai Campbell and Deontay Lawson, like I said. Samaj Morgan, the true freshman standout, has 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 catching touchdowns. Get him in the sweep game, get him some screens. Use that speed and athleticism. And the biggest key on offense right now, and I know Alabama will be targeting him because Brock Bowers didn't go off in his SEC championship. Gave me, I believe, 5 catches for 53 yards. Colston Loveland, he had 88 yards leading the team against Ohio State, and was some key catches in that game. Alabama's going to be keying for him, so he's going to take a lot of the middle of the field. But if you get, like I said, you can get Donovan out in the pass game, out in the middle of the field, some of these Texas routes, some of these angle routes, out in space in the flat. It's going to take advantage of it. And Colston Loveland has to make some big plays to win this game. Try to get him a touchdown, try to get him in the end zone. That is key. I believe Michigan needs to score at least 21 to 27 points to win this game on offense. But with that being said, let's transition over to defense. And as we all know, Michigan's defense is top 3 nationally in every big statistical category. But we know the Big Ten isn't great with quarterback play. The best quarterback they played all year was Taulia, little Tua, brother. And they did a decent job, but they struggle a little bit. But this offense has been phenomenal. Defense has been phenomenal every category. But the key in this game, Jalen Milroe. As we all know, he started the season, played bad against Bama, got benched for that South Florida game, came back, and he's been a terror. He's been a terror. Big plays, explosive plays down the field. But what he loves to throw the ball down the field, but he's not great at intermediate in the middle of the field passes. So his big play target is Jermaine Burton, the big play receiver. Nine of his catches have gone for 40 yards or more. That's 25% of his production. So you have to be able to make sure you can get to Jalen Milroe. He's taken 38 sacks on the season, but he's gotten better as of lately, filling the game out. He likes to hold the ball for over 3 seconds in the pocket. So you got to get to him and don't let him throw the ball down the field. Make him throw it quick. He has 16 touchdowns and 1 interception on passes over 20-plus yards. Yes, the big play threat ability has been there all season, so you have to make him stay patient. I believe we have the linebackers do it, Michael Barrett Jr. and Junior Cousins. I believe Michigan may have to decide during this game if they're going to have a spy on Milroe because he can't take off. I believe he is the fastest guy on Bama's team. So make him think about it. We have the athletes to do it. Interior, I believe we have the advantage with Mason Graham, Cam Good. We're good. We have more guys who play 300 snaps, so we get them in and out. I believe the edge guys can step up. We don't have a guy who has 15 to 20 sacks, but we have some good solid guys. Derek Moore, Jalen Harrells. We have some guys that Ernest Hausman. So we have some guys who can make some plays, man. I'm telling you, do not sleep on this defense. They don't have big names on the defense like we traditionally have in Ada Hutchinson, but we also got some good secondary guys. Mike Sanders still 5 picks. Will Johnson, I think, is the best corner in this game. Josh Wallace is a key to this game, has to play well. We still got Makari Page, Keon Sabb in that secondary. So I believe this team can make some plays and try to force turnovers, create a short field. Michigan's done a great job at creating short field for this offense. So it is huge, critical that they're able to do this, man. And I think Michigan will be able to hold this game out. Yes, I think they'll find a way to win this game, snap this losing streak to the SEC and all this SEC dominance. If not now, whenever you're going to get a win against Alabama. The time is now. The time is now. The pressure's on. I believe they're ready for the challenge. So I believe they can do it, man. I'm going to be nervous tomorrow watching this game. I'm going to be losing it, but I had to give you guys a quick take on what I thought this game would be. I believe Michigan wins 24-23, get a late field goal to win this game. They've had their hearts broken so many times in this Rose Bowl. A year where they played Texas in the Rose Bowl game in the field goal. Broke my heart, man. Hopefully he can figure his way out and get in the national championship game and face the winner of this Washington-Texas game. I believe Michigan wins 24-23 in a barn burner and hand Nick Saban in the tie to loss and move on to the championship game. And with that said, I'll give you a quick thoughts on some Michigan news too. This will be decided at the end of the season. I think a lot of us will depend on how this game ends tomorrow, what happens with Michigan. Michigan reportedly offered Harbaugh a 10-year, $125 million contract with a clause for not being able to enter the NFL in 24. Who knows if it's entirely true, but we'll see what happens after the season. Also, it's reported last night, Jim Harbaugh has hired he's hired new representation in Don Yee, an NFL agent who represents Sean Payton of the Denver Broncos, Jimmy G, and formerly retired great Tom Brady. So just an interesting to keep an eye on. And real quick, I'll give you a quick who I think wins the Sugar Bowl between number 3 Washington and number 2 Washington and number 3 Texas. So it's in New Orleans. Texas has the home field advantage, but I do believe Washington win. I think their passing game is efficient. They can run the football. To throw a lot of people by surprise, the defense is not bad, but Washington wins the Sugar Bowl and advances to play Michigan. I'd say the score will be 34-31 Washington in a barn burner. It's gonna be a good one. So with that being said, everybody get ready for these college football games tomorrow, man. Wish everybody a good 2024 coming up. 2023 is coming to an end, so it's been a great year. I appreciate all the love and support. Keep doing that for your boy. Hey, man, it's your boy Adrian, and I'm out.